Hey everybody, so I wanted to use some Evolution Hunter today since it hardly ever gets used, and I thought Pumpo would be a nice deck to put this in. I made this really fast cycle, I believe it's 2.9 average cost, Elixir Collector cycle pretty much, with Xbow Pumpo, I guess you want to call it that. This guy's got a queen first play, he's already rolling his eyes when he sees the Elixir Collector, and to be honest, I do the same thing, so it's completely fair. I think this deck is going to be a lot of fun to play. I just want to get some reps with Evo Hunter because I feel like it just doesn't shine in any deck that is not Royal Giants, and I just hate Royal Giant this season because it's so broken. So I want to play Hunter in a deck that's not broken, you know what I mean? He might pop the ability here. I'm not sure why he didn't, to be honest, right there, because now we're back to a collector. He's playing MK Prince, it looks like, with the version without the miner, so it's going to be really hard for him to take out our pumps. Actually, I take that back. It's going to be impossible for him to take out our pumps because he doesn't have a single card that can do so besides, what, arrows? And that honestly doesn't really do anything. He's going to go for the wall breakers. I guess I'll just Ice Spirit. I'm going to go Larry's too. I don't really want to take damage. Maybe I should have saved my Larry's, but honestly, all this is doing is cycling me back around to my evolutions anyway, or my pump, I mean, anyway. And also getting me to evolution. So I'm going to go for the Berserker like this right here. And wasting Evo Skellies with this type of deck, it doesn't matter that much because you can get back around so quickly. That's the power of cycle decks, especially a Pumpo deck. I'm not really sure how much the pump nerf that happened this season is going to affect Pumpo, but I would assume it's pretty big nerf to the deck overall. We'll have to find out as these games go on. This is my first match, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to play a couple. You know, it is kind of late right now. I just got home about 30 minutes ago and took a shower, and now I'm here, you know, hopped on Clash immediately for y'all. I didn't want to get this video up too late. Hopefully the my Wi-Fi doesn't tell me and I can post at a decent hour. But just gonna go for the Evo Hunter. This is really what I want to showcase and get some good value out of in this deck. So it's gonna get the MK in the net right there. I'll take that. There's the minions. Oof. Ooh, I did not expect that MK to jump. Honestly, I have no idea how that MK jumped. Can somebody explain that to me? What the heck? I think it has something to do with the Evo Hunter's net. Like once it comes out of the net, it just randomly jumps sometimes. I don't know, maybe the targeting's messed up with the card or something, but just going to go for a third Elixir Collector. And man, once you get that third pump down and they just don't have a good spell, it is a really depressing feeling for the opponent. He's like, oh man, this is rough. I could definitely still lose. I mean, he can get one big push and overwhelm me at any time. We don't have a great tank. I put a Berserker instead of Knight because I wanted to make this deck as fast cycle as possible and get as many pumps and Hunters down as we can. So going to go Hunter like this right here. Hope y'all are all having a great day as well, by the way. Thought I'd say that. I'm going to go Log like this. Ice Spirit right here. No, I couldn't get it in front of the Hunter in time. That sucks. At least the Hunter still survived. That's pretty good. Let's go for the Xbow. He's very low in Elixir, especially after that zap. So I believe my Xbow, hopefully, fingers crossed, should connect. Let's go Evo Hunter the bridge. He's going to play Prince? No? Okay, he doesn't. He's going to save up for MK. I wish I was patient with my Evo Hunter now, but I honestly thought he would Prince right there, so that's my mistake. Let's go Berserker. Wait, that MK's in the net. What the heck? That's funny. Let's go Larry's, and then we're to a Hunter again for the minions right here. Should be decent enough. Oh, man, my hand is kind of trash. Let's go Berserker. Oh, I'm selling. No, not like this, Hunter. Okay, let's go here. Fire Spirit up top. I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit like this, then Log down low. All right, I'm going to go Skellies as well, keep the Hunter alive. All right, that could have been a lot worse than it was. Thankfully, we got all that Elixir value from the Elixir Collectors at the right time for that defense, and we should be okay for the rest of this match if I just play defensive. I'm going to start defensive Xbowing. This is pretty much how I'm probably going to play the rest of the match because I need to make sure I have DPS on the map for his huge pushes. It's still hard to defend the Archer Queen, honestly, because you don't have a great tank in this deck. I'm going to go Hunter the back evolution this time, which is pretty swag. I guess we'll go Berserker as well and then wait for him to kind of make that push into me right here. So he's probably going to go, yep, I was going to say he's probably going to go Prince right there. Might even get back around to another Archer Queen. Okay, I need this Evo Hunter to do some work. I will say it's pretty weak against, like, most things, unless the unit is directly on top of it. I don't know, they nerfed the net, I think, once way back when or something, and now it just low-key gets overshadowed by other evolutions for the most part, so that's a decent, you know, timing. I think the net was really broken when it first came out, though, to be fair. Like, the card would stay in there forever, literally, so it makes sense that they did nerf it, but Hunter's going to clean up all that right there, which is beautiful. Good job, Hunter. Thank you, Hunter. Let's go for the defensive expo like this. I love saying that. It's so funny. All right, let's go for the Berserker as well. He's going to MK on top of this Hunter, most likely. If I had to make a prediction, he is not. Interesting. He might MK the left now. I wouldn't be surprised about that. He still MKs the bridge. Interesting. I'm gonna go Berserker Ice Spirit like this. Wait, how is that MK jumping on the Ice Spirit? What the heck? We gotta go Fire Spirit like this. This bandit is gonna cause me all types of trouble. Ice Spirit on top of the Queen. I think we're decent right here. I can log the wall breakers, not too shabby. And yeah, only 30 seconds left. Might as well drop one more defensive expo for safety measures, I guess. And then defend this one more time. Hopefully right here, fingers crossed, we can do so. Let's go for the Hunter early. He's going to MK the bridge probably. Yep, there it is. So we'll go Skellies to pull the Prince over, hopefully. Double Spirit on top of the minions takes care of them. Then Evo Hunter on top of this Prince and that MK. Beautiful. I can go for the log as well. Berserker up top, Ice Spirit down low, Fire Spirit up top. I think we have it as long as he doesn't get any last second damage here, which I need to get my Berserker down so he doesn't. And that is going to be GG's, I do believe. So yeah, nice win right there. We played that one pretty well. Didn't really have to do too much, you know, just kind of stacked our pumps early on and used that Elixir lead for the entire match right there. I would say a tendency that this deck does have is any Pumpo deck in general is always going to be so toxic. If you do face an Earthquake Cycle deck, it's pretty much best for your mental sanity to just double tap swipe out of the Clash Royale app if you do have Pumpo though. So that's why I don't really love it as a deck in terms of being a consistent ladder deck, because, you know, what if you just face Earthquake Hog or Earthquake Royal Hogs, you just automatically lose. And even RG, to be honest, is really, really hard, but he's going to go for the Goblin Drill. This is an interesting version, kind of an old school version from him. And by old school, I mean whenever the Demolisher was released, so that wasn't that long ago. How long ago was the Demolisher released, actually? I'm kind of curious. Was it a year? No way. Has it been a year? Oh, man. Time goes by so fast. I think it's been about 9 months, but I'm just predicting. I actually have no idea what I'm saying. I'm just guessing. But gonna go for the pump again. We already have 2 pumps on the map. Love that, like it's Fortnite right now. I could potentially cycle my Hunter to the back again, depending on what he does do. So he does go for the Goblin with goggles. So I'm gonna get my Hunter down like this, and Alex is gonna log that as well. So I think we just chill, cycle back around. I'm not sure what these Knight placements are for that. You know, I'm not gonna complain. He definitely is placing some interesting cards right now. Evo Hunter's gonna do enough to kind of slow things down. I could maybe even go Xbow here, but is it too aggressive? Ooh, I don't know. It might be. I'm going to just Collector. Yeah, especially now since he played his Bomb Tower. It seems like another situation where the opponent doesn't have a big spell. So I guess we're getting a little bit lucky tonight with that because, of course, if your opponent has no spell, how are they going to kill the Collector? Even if you go down damage, you can stack and stack and stack all day long, like you're building a freaking block base or something. And he's probably going to go for another drill here soon. So I'm just going to go Expo on the left-hand side since we are about to hit 10 Elixir. Ice Spirit like this. Okay, perfect. No, I couldn't get that down. Oh, wow. He tornadoed as well. Let's go Fire Spirit like this. Hopefully that Demolisher... Nah, I was going to say hopefully it dies before it gets to my Expo, but that was not the case right there. Maybe I spent too much on offense, and I should just be collecting low-key. I shouldn't even worry about no offensive expos, at least for the time being. So I'm going to go for another Collector. He doesn't have a spell besides the Tornado, right? So I can just go for the Collector like this. And if he drills, I'm going to go Hunter and stuff, and we're going to be vibing. So I'm just going to cycle my Hunter since we're about to hit 10 from these Elixir Collectors anytime now. I'm going to go Ice Spirit the bridge. He's going to march through the back. Okay. I think defensive expo is kind of cringy, but I think it is the right play in this situation just because he doesn't have that spell, right? So he's going to have a hard time actually taking out this expo. He might drill my Expo. Yeah, he is going to drill my Expo. Interesting. We can Berserker and then Fire Spirit to keep that alive, of course. We want to get as much value out of our Expo as we can on defense. Go for another Expo on offense this time. Keep this other one alive, too. He's going to march her into the old Expo, so that is the advantage of having the Expo already down, right? So that's going to be fine. Bomb Tower dies as well. He's going to Knight in time. What if I go Larry's Berserker? Because he just logged. He could be in a bad situation if I Expo again. There's the Demolisher. Demolisher's doing pretty good for him in this matchup, I'm going to be honest. Let's go Fire Spirit like this. He's going to go for the Cannon. Oh, I mean the Bomb Tower. Yeah, he has Bomb Tower, not Cannon. I'm stupid. Skelly's Predict a Marcher or something. That could be good. He goes for the Skelly. He's back to Knight again. Wow. This guy's defending like his rent is due right now. Let's go another Expo here. Surely one of these Expos with all this Elixir coming in from the pumps is going to be enough to get me to like actually get on the tower. I would assume. I would hope. Let's go Hunter just in case he bomb towers. Even if he Knights, it's still going to get a good value right here, which he is going to Knight any second. Now there's the Knight. Okay, Hunter's going to do enough. I can go for this then Berserker as soon as I can. He might bomb tower, so I'm just going to get that down early. There's the bomb tower in the center. Dude, this guy, how does he keep up with me? I have so much Elixir on the map. Let's go Ice Spirit like this. There's the Goblin Demolisher. We can Hunter, and I'm also going to log this to make sure it doesn't connect my Expo. And I think, yep, I was going to say this is our time to get the damage. He's saying good game. I'm just going to go for a Berserker at the bridge just in case he plays a Magic Archer. Fire Spirit too, and I think that's going to do it, guys. He's going to give up, yep, and Tornado our Berserker into his tower. Let's go. Nice win right there. That was pretty easy as well, matchup-wise. There's nothing better than coming home from, like, a long day, bad day, and just, you know, hopping on Clash Royale and playing some games. I don't know. It's just a fun feeling. Unless you're losing, of course. Then it's not so fun. But just going to go for the Skellies like this. And I genuinely, I was thinking about this the other day. I cannot imagine what my life would be like if I never played this game, right? Like, I couldn't imagine it. I don't know where I would even be at in life. Is that crazy to think about, or what? I want to go for the Fire Spirit like this. What is he playing, by the way? That just answered my own question. Of course, I pumped at the worst time, too. He probably has Earthquake. If he does have Earthquake, I'm going to be very sad. Looks like he doesn't, because he would have played it by now. So he might have Fireball, might have Lightning, Rocket. Any of those three could be an option. He definitely has a big spell. There's no way he's running this Hog Rider Furnace deck with no big spells at all. Maybe Vines, I guess, but even Vines isn't great with Hog, so I would never run Vines with Hog, to be honest, by itself as the only, I guess, sole big spell. Maybe he is, though. Maybe I'm wrong. So he's got the Mighty Miner like we kind of expect. I could just collect here again, to be honest. Is that a bad play? I'm going to go Larry's first and take my time, then get the Evo Hunter down. I like the Evo Hunter's card art. He's pretty cool and has a lot of, like, swag and stuff. He might pop... Yeah, I was just going to say he might pop the ability right there, as he did. And honestly, let's Collector again. I'm going to go for the Berserker on top of that Mighty Miner. And then I've got my Evo Skellies ready if he hogs. Okay, drop that down right now. Okay, nice log by him. He predicts the Evo Skellies. So we can go for the Ice Spirit like this, and then that hog's going to get, like, 3 shots on my tower. But I'm going to be honest, I don't mind that much because, wait, can I log this perfectly? No, it's going to get one more hit, rip. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I don't mind it too much because we get the Elixir Collector on the map, right? He hasn't really done anything to my collectors, so we're slowly stacking that Elixir lead, investing for the future, if you will. I'm going to go for the, Collector again, and there goes his Evo Furnace, which is going to cause me so many issues, I think, in this game. Let's go for the Hunter. I hate this interaction because it does not kill a Fire Spear, by the way. Like, how ridiculous is that? Let's go Berserker like this on top of the Furnace, make sure that dies. There's the Hog Rider. I'm going to go for the Log, and then also Larry's like this. Let's go Fire Spirit too. That Hog's going to get a hit on my tower, and dang. It's rough out here trying to prevent the Hog from touching my tower with no building, I will say that. Let's go Hunter the back and take our time. I'm going to have to start pretty much shoving Desperation Expos on this right-hand side the entire rest of the match, most likely. There's the Mighty Miner. Okay, I'm going to go for the Berserker as well. All right. That should be fine. I could potentially... I think we need to Expo again. He still hasn't played a spell, by the way. Does he have Lightning? He must have Lightning. Yeah, I was just going to say it. And he played it, of course. Darn it. That sucks. Let's go Larry's just in case he plays his building. All right, that's fine. How do I break through this? I know I have Elixir lead, but does that really matter? He just played an offensive Hog. That's kind of insane if you think about it. Playing an offensive Hog in this type of scenario when you have so many pumps on your map, you know. I know that Elixir flowing to the opponent. So I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit like this. Bad Ice Spirit placement, to be honest. I'm a noob, but it's all good. He's going to Cannon or... Wait, yeah, he's Cannon, right? I'm going to try and block his Cannon with my Hunter like this, and then Berserker the right, so we can't play a Cannon on both of them. He's going to go for it now, most likely. Evo Cannon, right? He hasn't cycled? Yeah, he does. Kind of bad timing with the Expo because he played Evo Cannon. I should have waited like a millisecond more, but I don't want to leak any Elixir. The Expo's on tower. He has to Lightning that. Hold on, we're starting to slowly overwhelm him, guys. Slowly but surely. I got to keep working my way back into this game. Whoa, that is not the play. That's too aggressive. You can't go for a Hog Rider on offense when he's got so much Elixir deficit, right? Let's go Ice Spirit like this. He might Cannon, so I need to get my Fire Spirit down the left as well. Berserker the right again, and then I'm just going to go for a Log on top of the Furnace. Skellies to block the Cannon. I cannot allow him to Cannon my Expo. That is the thing that I'm worried about right now. Fire Spirit 2, come on, kill the Cannon. Yes, there it is. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Yes, we're on tower. Let's freaking go. Nice, perfect. Skellies do come down late. I can go for the Expo again on this right-hand side. Berserker, give me a few Berserker. Nice. He might hog the left. I'm going to go Log like this early. There's the Hog Rider, but he has no Elixir. What if I Berserker? Actually, wait, let's go Berserker now, then Fire Spirit to left. Oh, that's game. Let's go. I didn't even notice that the Expo was on tower, but I'll take that. Let's freaking go. Up against Slip in this next match right here from this Savin clan. I'm just going to cycle my Larrys. We're already pretty much to our pump as fast as we needed to be because we have all 3 1 Elixir cards in our starting hand. Like, what a joke. Let's go for the Fire Spirit like this. And I like this version. It's kind of a troll one. I know you could probably put in Musketeer, Furnace, Archers. It would be better, but Hunter's just fun to play in my opinion, of course. I'm just going to go for the Log on top of that. He's got Lightning, so Lightning Mortar probably if I had to make a prediction on what this deck is. Ooh, it's tempting to go Expo here, but I know it's not the right play. I think we should just go Skellies, go for the Ice Spirit. I'm going to even Fire Spirit too because I'm cringe, and you know we got the whole trifecta of freaking 1 Elixir cards on the map again, and just like that we're back to Collector. So it seems simple enough, right? But you got to be a little bit careful, I guess, when you do go for the pumps. It's not just a free pump every time. Like I said, he's going to go for the mortar on the offense, so I've got to be a little bit careful of that, of course. Let's go Hunter. I think it has to walk forward like 1 or 2 tiles, which is fine. I just didn't want him to go for like a cannon cart and snipe that or something if he has it. I don't know what his full deck is, so that worries me a little bit. If he does have cannon cart, it's going to be a very hard matchup with cannon cart and lightning to break through on offense, even if we do have a bunch of Elixir lead. But we'll see. He's going to go for the skeleton barrel like that. All right. I'm seeing a lot more Furnace. I don't know if it's like Furnace Day or something, but I've been facing it quite a bit on ladder. That was kind of a bad Fire Spirit timing. I gave up, what, 2 Furnace shots, which is not really okay, of course. Let's go for this. If he goes for anything at the bridge, I'm just going to go for my Hunter on defense. Yeah, there's the Spears. I guess we'll Hunter. Not the greatest Hunter ever. Like, it's fine. I don't really want to drop that down, but it is what it is. Wait, maybe I can bait his Lightning. Hold on a second. He just played 5 Elixir. He's not going to Lightning that, I don't think. If he does, he'll be on 0, and I can try and make a play with this. We do have Evolution Skellies. Hold on. He's got a Mortar on offense. Let's go for this right here. How do I play this matchup? I'm going to go for... Wait, what? How's that not a... Wait, no, that's bad. That's really bad. Wait, what? Oh, no, that's super duper bad. I have to go Expo now and pray that he doesn't have Elixir to defend this because that was like the worst interaction of all time. Wait, perfect. I can go for the double Spirit on that, and then I can log these Spear Goblins too in a second. Go for the Skellies to block them, then log... Oh, shoot, he plays Rascals. To be fair, My Xbow's on his tower, so he's down to, what, 1,500, which is absolutely a massive for me. Let's go Berserker over here. I don't have a good counter to Mortar is the problem. Like, nothing in my deck is great against it. Let's go Ice Spirit like this, go Larry's in the middle. I guess we'll log low, and then I guess Hunter again. I don't love this cycle. I'm going to go for the Fire Spirit like this. I really wish I had a cannon at this moment in time in my life against this deck. Let's go log. He's going to opposite lane spam me 1,000%. I'm just... What? That hit my tower? Oh, heck no. I was so certain that wasn't hitting my tower right there. Let's go for the Fire Spirit like this right now that I can just get my Ice Spirit down. Berserker again for offensive pressure, I guess, on that Mortar. Go Skellies. Oh, no, I need a Hunter again, I think, as well. Yeah, this is awkward, but I think we're fine at the moment. That Furnace is not going to die, which is really annoying. Hopefully the Hunter can take it out. That would be epic. I'm going to log the Spear Goblins. Actually, that's perfect. I can go for the Skellies like this to block the Mortar, go for the Berserker. Fire Spirit down, though. We got to make sure this Mortar does not connect on our tower, or we are... Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. No, 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 no. No! Please don't shoot. Wait, how did the Mortar not shoot? I just got so lucky. I gotta go Expo here, I think. Maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of spamming cards. I'm nervous. Let's go for the log on top of this. I thought that Mortar was shooting me 1,000%. Oh, man. Okay, wait. So... what do we do? He's going to Lightning my Hunter, I think. No, we go Skeleton Barrel. Interesting. Let's get Larry's. He's going to Lightning at some point here. Like, we know he's going to go for an aggressive Lightning. I've just got to be prepared for it. Wow, my tower on the right is literally in, like, it's pretty much Lightning cycle range at this point, which is not good, of course. Let's go Larry's Evolution at the bridge. He just used Bar Barrel. Hold on a second. He just used Bar Barrel. Guys, can I keep this alive? Keep the Larry's alive with the Ice Spirit, please. Go Larry's. Larry's has no Bar Barrel. He's dead. I can Expo the other side. He can't play anything on top of that. He's going to go for a Furnace late. That's not going to take it. Oh, that's game. Hope you guys enjoyed this freaking Pumpo video, and yeah, have a good one. Peace.